Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got an exciting few days coming up. I've been kindly lent a demonstrator model of JCB 3CX Pro by JCB over at Altrincham. I am in the market to upgrade mine at some point, potentially in the next year. Obviously I've had a few problems with it, but I wanted to see the new features of the new machine and see how they might advantage me. Whether they're worth it, whether they're not, and who doesn't want a shiny machine to play around on. So I've got this one, the JCB 3CX Pro, top spec from JCB, dropped off yesterday. A custom paint job with black loader arms and rear jack legs. It's got the quick hitch bucket, everything you want. So we will give it a go over the next few days, and I'll do some more videos and explain the features, and also compare it to my old one. She's there. She's going to be sad for the next few days, and see whether or not it's to my liking. Right. See you in a bit. Right, I'm making a start here. I've already made a start. Just had a quick go and a practice, trying to get used to the EC controls. I don't find much different to the hydraulic servos. I mean, it's a lot smoother. I don't think there's any lag or delay or any loss of feel, in my opinion. I'm just trying to get used to. I mean, this is ideal. I've done a bit of track work here. Just pulling a track into a field, and this is ideal for the dual drive, which I'll try and show you. I mean, it takes a lot to get used to. I mean, there's quite a few buttons to press, but I mean, it's a lot quicker. So come along for the ride. I've got to find out which buttons to press, but it's I mean, it's nice that everything, I mean, in mine, I've obviously got the side shift. In mine, everything, the side shift is a battle to move, so it may as well not be there, to be honest, because you have to force it. I think it just seizes up. And it does have an eco mode on it, which runs at a lower RPM, obviously saving fuel, but puts all the hydraulic flow to the areas that you need it. A little bit, I guess, a little bit like the 3CX Contractor on that eco mode. But I mean, it's a pleasure to drive this. Well, I'm not sure how well you can hear me on this one because I've actually lost my microphone somewhere, and I've only had it one day, which is really annoying. But I'm just gonna try and give you an example of we've got the auto jack legs, which are down there. One click, and it'll level yourself. And then your power slide, which is there. And then across, hang on, activate that, and then across with your right hand lever. I think there was, you know, one of my concerns and what people are saying is the loss of feel with the EC controls. But I mean, I've dug out the access road, I'm digging out a stable base, and they are silky smooth. Maybe that's because it's a brand new machine, I'm not used to a brand new machine, but they're effortless. So yeah, I mean, what are they like around services? I'm not sure. I don't really dig around services that much to comment. But yeah, it is just an effortless process. So this is literally just a trench for a standpipe for the client's horses. I think I might need a new 300 bucket. It's got 2 holes in the bottom. Right, so I finished this trench. Just going to give you an example of how you do the dual drive, which takes a bit of getting used to because there's a lot of buttons to press, or there's a process of pressing it. But with time, I'm pretty sure it'll become second nature, like driving the old machine. So first things first is we ensure the handbrake's on, which it is. Jack legs are out, which they are. Now we need to select the front bucket, which you click down there, press the activate control button, hold it or press it, and then press underneath the left hand joystick, and you'll get the warning sound. Then you can lift with your right hand lever the bucket. So now we're free to move. Press the dual drive button, which is there, release the handbrake, and underneath your right hand control you've got forward, neutral and reverse. If you press reverse, take your foot off the silver brake, and then you've got your black accelerator if you want to, and then you can steer it using the wheel on the bottom of the left hand joystick. Apply a bit of accelerator, going straight, watching the screen for any obstacles. We'll stop her there. So back into neutral, dual drive off, jack legs down, and then we can drop the front bucket, select the front bucket, and off we go again. Handbrake on as well. And it's as simple as that, which in time I'm sure will get second nature. So I've had this machine for 5 days now. I've used it for 3 full days on site, as you've seen on the videos, digging front and back end, moving soil, grading, and I've driven it on the road every day backwards and forwards. So I've had a good test of it. So I want to give you my feedback on my thoughts. I think the new features, the dual drive, the EH controls, and obviously for me the working power slide at the back are all great, and they've all got the benefits. The dual drive is great for working on, for your ditching, for working along roadsides, for even trenching, doing water mains, and the track work that I was doing, being able to just move without having to turn around is a great benefit and a time saver. The EC controls, I have no qualms with them. I think they're nice, they're light to touch. I don't feel you lose anything compared to the servos that I've got. The power slide, obviously it works, which is a bonus. Moving on to the cab. The cab is a great layout. You've got your digital screen, you've got your speedometer and your gear display on the top. It's a nice environment to be in for the 8 hours. You've got your Bluetooth radio. I think I will pull on what us YouTuber Ollie Guns has said, and there is a lack of cup holders. I use the one that's on the left hand side, which I don't think is a cup holder, but it fits my flask. But other than that, I think the cab layout is fantastic. The steering wheel, to note, I came unstuck on that. It has to be, if you're going to move the seat and use the kick on the right hand side and move the seat round, the steering wheel has to be all the way back. I panicked that I'd broken the seat because I couldn't move it, and then had to ring Gun JC back with the tail between my legs to tell them that it was my mistake. Another great feature and another great benefit is the forward. You can control your forward and reverse on your right hand joystick instead of using the gear lever. That takes some getting used to. Obviously losing the habit of using the gear lever, but it does speed up the job, and it's a bit more comfortable. I think once you get used to it, it'll be a great benefit. Moving on to the 50 kph gearbox. Now that is a game changer for me. Roading quite a lot. Most of my jobs are 20-25 miles away, so I do a lot of roading, so it's going to be a great benefit if I go down this route. I think it's got great acceleration, good top speed. With the Michelin tyres, it's planted on the road, and there's no bouncing. It just feels firm and solid and safe to drive. Moving on to the front quick hitch. Obviously this came with it as a demo model. I can see the benefits of it, but for me, work-wise, I'm leaning towards sticking to the traditional fold-over forks. For the amount of times I use the forks, I don't think this is justified. However, I can see the benefits, but if you are going to tick that option, I would definitely suggest either trying it before you buy or getting the camera on which is to the right of the steering wheel, which allows you to see where the forks are, because there is very limited visibility once you've got the bucket off and the forks at ground level. My only feedback on that camera on the right of the steering wheel is that it's always on. We couldn't figure out a way of switching it off, so you've constantly got a video of the back of the bucket. It would be good if you could select, or if there's an option potentially to have a rear view camera so you can see what's behind you, much like the front view camera when you're facing backwards. That's my only kind of thoughts on that. I think firstly, a big thanks to Gun JCB for making this happen, to Kieran, to Greg, who came out to show me how it worked. I very much appreciate being able to demo this. And thanks to Kieran for organising it. I feel very lucky to get a brand new one. It's quite an honour. So my conclusion going forward of where I am as a business is, obviously I've got my old 3CX Contractor. It's 7 or 8 years old now. I'm looking for, after the year I've had with this one, I'm looking for reliability. And this machine would give me reliability. It would also give me a quicker top speed, and the features that have been added by JCB, which are a perk. They're not necessary, but they will make life easier. So I think in the next 12 months, I may well venture into an owner-operator operating a JCB 3CX Pro.
I would just say well done to JCB for clearly they've listened to operator feedback. They've listened to feedback from customers and the features that they've added, and they keep enhancing the JCB 3CX. I mean, fundamentally, you can't change the DNA of a backhoe loader as a front bucket and a back bucket, but they are listening to people, listening to operators, and making these fine adjustments to make the machine much, much better. So a big thumbs up to JCB. Thanks again from Gun JCB, and also thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful. I thought it was a great opportunity to showcase this new machine beans I had it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and I will try and get some more videos out soon. Thanks for watching.